Okay, I made this layout for the vegetables, trying to use the whole area. I had to tweak a little with the field boundaries, and this black ones is transit lines, and here I can turn this one off. Here are the rows from 1 to 17, and the color indicates the direction of the rows, so we can use enforced direction. And then I have these areas as subplots, so the idea is you drive and then you lower and lift. I have randomized these 85 subplots with 5 different treatments, A, B, C, D, E. And now I have exported it to the system at Copenhagen University. So I made a field here, this one. So when you want to make a plan, you choose your implement, whatever implement you want, and the operation you choose transit rows. This transit 8 meter wide, it's just so you remember to put this one to 8 meter. Then you have to take fixed rows and choose directional. A starting point, you can move that by put it here at the end of the transit row. And you could put endpoint here, I don't know, but this is so you can see it. Zero turn, I enabled overlap, allow it to optimize, and then in advanced, you can just pause if you can't follow me. You have to say enforced direction, so we're sure it's always driving the same way. So the layout will be something like this. Then we need to put, and this is without work areas at the moment. So now you can either say I have all work areas here. Then it will only work. For example, I could just choose a few of them here. But normally it will be kind of, I want to take treatment A. And you can see treatment A is marked here. It's not that clear when you select it, but when we make the plan you can see it. But we could also just swap here and say there's one here, and hopefully there's one here, there's one here and here. In fact, it seems like there's a lot A over here, and it's also what we see here. So now I can start the plan. This is just test plans. You have to build your own when you want to do seeding or whatever you want to do. And there's a warning here, you just ignore it. It works with it. I tested. Test for a screencast. And then we do the planning. So when you want to make the plans tomorrow, or when you want to seed or do field work, the reason I've chosen to lower and lift the implement is that it's more efficient and you don't have any tall crops or vegetables. What is really important when you then seed and work with your implement is you have the right GPS offset, else it won't work doing this. Having this approach. Let's see if it works. So now you can see it starts here. So it will just, if you start it here, it will go in and then lower the implement here or spray or whatever, and then we'll go down here and we'll take these two and return. And this is how it will do the plan, and then it will return to this place. Now you've done treatment A, you can also have how long time will it take. It's 0.11 hectare. I don't know the width of the implement, we can see here. If the width of the implement, where's that set? 3 meter, here. And here you probably should set it to the width of the Pöttinger, so it's 2.5 meter. Then you will get a more correct area to be seeded. It will take half an hour, and you can see the turning radius. It's important you keep the transit to 8 meters. There's some lead in and lead out, that's why we need 8 meters. Yeah, have fun.